Hey guys, this is Leo. I'm chewing gum, bringing you another video. In this video, we're going to be coming to you from Manhattan, close to the center of New York City, close to Times Square. We're a few blocks away, but we are specifically at the corner of 38th and 9th, West 38th Street and 9th Avenue, between 38th, between 8th and 9th. And I discovered a video game bar area here called Coexist GameHouse. They have a bar, they have a kitchen, and they have video games. Do they have arcades? Do they have consoles? Let's find out, because I'm very curious to find out. So let's open this door and let's get it going. So as soon as you enter, you see this cute little arcade here, but you also see this membership tier here, $25 a month, $100 a month, and $250 a month. And they all get you a variety of certain things. Some, which is the $250 a month, gives you office space if you decide you want to work here virtually. It gives you all the benefits from the prior tiers, which is podcast space. It gives you an opportunity to bring a friend, 2 friends if you're in the higher tier, and also gives you a music studio and unlimited access to the games, obviously, because you don't have to pay the entrance fee anymore. So let's see what our greeter here has to say. He was very nice. Everybody was actually super nice here. So let's see what he has to say. He's going to explain to us what we have going over here.
We're a modern day game house with over 25,000 games from retro to modern consoles. It's everything from the SNES all the way to the PS5. Upstairs we have PS5, Nintendo Switches, Xbox Series X, as well as a pool table and gaming PCs. Down here we have more tabletop games like Uno, Connect 4, Jenga, Monopoly, stuff like that. We also have a bar, kitchen, and as you can hear, karaoke as well.
Karaoke,
So
I
pretty
see
much
that.
everything and anything to keep yourself entertained.
Okay. How does it work exactly?
So it's a one-time entrance fee of $20. It's a one-time fee, or you can do a monthly membership of $30. And with that membership, you can also bring one person in free.
What do you get with the 30?
You can also bring one person in free.
Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. All right. I think I'll just do the $20 for today.
Yeah, 20%.
Now, am I allowed to go to upstairs as well?
Everything is open.
And downstairs as well?
Downstairs is closed for tonight.
Oh, that's fine. Okay. Thank you so much.
All right, so as soon as you walk in, you see the karaoke station there and people singing. But you also see this massive amount of neon lights, posters hanging from the ceilings, a bar right here on the left. You see people hanging out here, getting a drink. You see, the stools and everything like that. You see the menus, all the drink menus, all the food menus here. And just trying to figure out what we're going to do and what we're going to drink. But that is the food menu. And the drink menu is on the other side. So let's go take a look at it and see. Who knows? Maybe they have some specialty drink menus over there. Let's see. Specialty drink names. So here it is. I took my phone out so I can take a picture of the menu here for the cocktails. You have Final Fantasy, you have GoldenEye, you have Mass Effect, and you have Sonic versus Mario. Sonic versus Mario is like your Long Island iced tea. Mass Effect is like your Cosmopolitan. Your Final Fantasy is like your margarita-styled. Really looks like doesn't look like a margarita, it looks like a martini, but fine, made with tequila. And the GoldenEye is like a whiskey, old-fashioned kind of thing. So they also have mocktails and beer, wine, champagne, premium cocktails on the bottom. They also have sake. So I think the only thing I was hoping for was probably a little bit more spectacle when it came to the drinks. The drinks were fine, but this was the GoldenEye and this was the Final Fantasy. They were fine, but they were good, but I guess I was expecting like smoke and I don't know, a bunch of stuff. I have no idea what I was expecting, but I'm expecting more for a video game place, I guess, or maybe it's known for video games, not their drinks as much, but the drinks were good. So that's all I got to say about that. Now here is the main room here at the bottom. Now this room is filled with PS5s, Xboxes, arcades. There is a GameCube back there, a Super Nintendo, a Genesis. This is all here, and people are here just sitting down, sitting on the couches, playing amongst each other, playing by themselves on Call of Duty, playing Mario Kart, playing whatever racing game you see. You see a little lounge couch on the back right there. And this side is where you see the PS1, the GameCube, a big screen for the PS5 that nobody's using, surprisingly. And you have an arcade here. This one doesn't seem to be working. But we do have a classic. Let me throw out this little straw here. But we got a little classic here, Marvel vs. Capcom, which was, you know, my shit back in the day. I apologize for the cursing and everything like that. But we're gonna try it out right now. We're gonna try a little Ryu, and we're gonna try a little, you know, get a little Mega Man up in there, maybe Iron Man, maybe Mega Man. Mega Man it is. All right, let's play, and I'll show you the rest after I'm done with this round. So obviously I said this used to be my shit because I kind of suck right now. I mean, I'm used to playing with the PS5 controllers or the PS4, PS2 controllers. I was never really an arcade stick kind of guy, but yeah, this is you know, I'll be honest, I lost the first battle, so now I'm on the second one, trying to win this one little thing, and then after that, we'll go to the next place. And there you go, I KO'd, and we're going to the next section, Cito. Let's get out of here. All right, so here we are with the PS1. Here's the old school, non-DualShock PS1 controller here. There you go, Metal Gear Solid, just like my tattoo here. Look at that, the old school Resident Evil. These are the games they have here. Ridge Racer 4. You have all these, look at this, Siphon Filter, Tekken, Rainbow Six. Wow, they have all these games, Wild Arms, Battle Arena Toshinden, Cool Borders 2, Destruction Derby, Final Fantasy 7, obviously, one of the classics, Grand Theft Auto, the original. Why don't we try a little bit of that and see what happens here. Look at that old school PlayStation logo coming up with the trademark sound. Just so good. So good. And you can hear it, surprisingly, amongst all this other noise going on around me. These are the chairs that you can sit on right over here. And I think I'm just going to sit down and, you know, relax a little. Just get a little relax. A little relaxy-taxi over here. I was always a fan of watching all the logos and all the intros for all these companies that made all these games, you know, like Jalico and, you know, Acclaim and EA Sports. You know, it was always so, like, interesting. Look how many people made this game. Look at all these companies here. Somebody's over there. Oh, there's Mario Kart right there. Nobody's playing it, unfortunately, but that's it. You know, you got Grand Theft Auto right over there, and that's it. Let's see. Let's take a look. Let's pick a character here. There's the map. The map Cito over here, and let's see what we got. Now, the one thing I do not miss about the PS1 is the loading times. Look at this loading time. Look at how long it's taken me to start this game here. It's taken quite a bit, and this is an overhead driving video game, you know. But back in the day, obviously, it was doing a lot for the system, but, you know. All right, let's take a look here. Let's see if I remember these controllers here. I know the steering is a little weird, so let's try to get into this car right here. I don't know how well you're going to be seeing this because I am using my Ray-Ban Metas. So I don't know how clear you're going to be able to see, or how close you're going to be able to see the screen here. But I just crashed into a tree, obviously, because the controllers are like inverted or something. They're just so weird. I'm not surprised that this didn't take off. This game did not take off like Part 3 did when it came out, because the controls were so weird and awkward. And now, obviously, as you can see, the game is 3D, and it's a juggernaut in the video game business. But here I am, just driving around and stuff. So let's just move on to another game. But this is it. This is Grand Theft Auto. Let's see what else we got over here in this little thing. The thoughts of seeing this sunset or sunrise for Battle Arena Toshinden. Playing it from the demo or playing it from the game. When I first got my PlayStation, it just brings back a lot of memories. Look at these characters here. Look at this character list. This character list is super tiny compared to what it's like today when you play a fighting game. But let's see if I remember how to play this game. Again, it's been decades, maybe decades of when I used to play this. So let's take a look, see here, and there you go. I remember you can knock these people off the ledge here, and this was, you know, your 3D arena fighter. I actually enjoyed it. You could throw fireballs like that just by doing a combo, just like if you're doing a Hadouken or a might have been a Sonic Boom motion. But there you are. I love the music for this game. I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this game when it first came out. It was one of my first. I've really tried hard to beat it, probably because I didn't have the money to buy a different game, or to get my parents to buy me a new game. So I really had to get good at it. Let me see if I can knock this person down, actually, because you can end the match without actually taking all of the person's life. You would just go. You could potentially, if you couldn't beat, or if I couldn't beat back in the day, a specific person or a specific boss, I would go all the way to the corner or all the way to the edge, and I would try to get them to run towards me, or I would try to get them to get close to that side without me getting knocked down, obviously, because I'm about to get knocked down right now just by slipping. And I would just hit them and try to get them out of here. But obviously, it's not working because this guy... All right, here, let's go. Let's get him. Oh, damn, he's jumping. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this. Nope. Oh, I'm on the corner. I'm about to die. There we go. Let's go. We got him. 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 There we go. And we knocked him off the ledge. Look at that. And I win. Thank you very much. On to the next game. Now, this game was so cool. Not cool because of the name, but because it brings back so many memories of like doing tricks and just the start of sport games in general. NHL, you had an NFL Madden game. The beginning intros were actual footage from people snowboarding, Tony Hawk from people skateboarding, NFL from people actually playing football. And those were the actual, like, I remember just playing NHL Breakaway, I think it was, or maybe I'm getting the name wrong. But the way it would start, the introduction was an actual video collage of a bunch of plays, cool plays made in the NHL or made in the NFL. And they were so cool. I watched them every time I would boot up a game. But here I am playing Cool Borders. Let's see if I remember how to play this. Let me just forward it a little bit so that you don't get bored with the little menus and stuff here. Let's see what we got here. Here I am going down, jumping, trying to do a trick. Oh, I kind of did one right there, but not very much. It controls pretty good, from what I remember. It's weird not feeling the analog sticks really on the bottom. Controlling this with the D-pad is very interesting. Very when I first got the analog sticks for the PlayStation, or even when I was playing N64, it was very hard. That I wished I could play with a directional pad. That I wish I could play the old school way without the analog sticks. And now I can see why it's so much easier playing with the analog sticks, because this gets tiresome after a while playing with the directional pad. All right, so now let's go and visit the other section of this place. There's a little phone booth looking thing, the bathroom over there, where she's just telling me, hey, look, there's a bathroom. Oh, there's my Final Fantasy martini margarita drink. We're going to go up these steps and we're going to see what upstairs looks like. There's a cool TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles poster right on the wall here. And we're going to let these people go by. I'm sorry, I apologize for being in the way. But yeah, we're going to take a look here. We have a pool table as soon as we walk in, a foosball table as well, chairs and consoles galore here. All the setups, those are PCs over there, I believe. We have, take a little sip of this drink here. Drink was good. Look, somebody's playing Madden up here in the big screen. 2 people playing Madden. It's very So this is a Saturday night at around 10:30, 11 o'clock at night. And I'm surprised it's not more full. Now, again, they are fairly new. So I don't know if people have parties here, private parties, if people decide they want to come here, if this is a destination for people who are around Times Square who want to come and have a drink with their friends at a bar. It's obviously right up my alley. I don't know if it's up a lot of people's alley who live in New York City, but it is fairly empty, which is good for me because I could just go in and try out any games and stuff like that. But if it's this kind of slow on a Saturday night, I wonder, one, if it gets busier as you go along later, like 12, 1 o'clock in the morning, or if, you're going to be even slower as a business on a Wednesday, Thursday night during the week. So we'll see. Here's the foosball table. Nice spin. Seems to be oiled up. Here are the scoring beads here. The pool table. There it is. Oh, I missed that one. Let's see if I can get it again. Oh, there you go. I made it in. And let's see what we got over here. We have another switch over here. Another switch right over here. The golden eye. All right, see, look at my drink. Look, nothing like that. My golden eye didn't have any of that stuff. It didn't have that glass. It looked very simple. So there you go. That's what I was expecting in my golden eye. But anyways, let's go down now. We've already done with the upstairs. We have Mega Man. We have all these posters here. Look at that. Controller for a game arcade, for a game console. Game machine. Pretty cool. We have Full Metal Alchemist over here. We have, look at that, Metal Gear Solid. Yeah, kid. Woo! Solid Snake. And we have Dragon Ball Z, obviously. And other video game characters and anime right over here. So let's see. We've covered everything. Now let's just play some Sega Genesis games. As you can see from this, you don't put in a cartridge or take out a cartridge whenever you want to play a game. They're all in here, so it looks like they're kind of like jailbroken or whatever. You can play whatever game you want. You can just scroll down to what they have, Echo the Dolphin. They have Golden Axe. They have Sonic and Knuckles, Sonic the Hedgehog, regular. They have a bunch of Sega Genesis games here, whatever you want. For the most part, Mortal Kombat, they have it here. So look at that. Streets of Rage here, Sonic Pinball. Look at that, the Ooze. Look at that, they even have Vector Man. God damn, I remember Vector Man. Oof, from back in the day. That was like, at the time, it was such a smooth looking game. I was so impressed by it. That might be the game I end up playing right now. I was I still have my copy somewhere in the garage. But that's it. These are all the games here. So, as you can see, they have a good selection. Obviously, not every title, but they have a decent amount. I don't know who's going to be playing a card game here or solitaire while they're here, but I mean, I'm sure, there's somebody who wants to have a drink and play solitaire, at a bar in the city. So let's play Vector Man right now and see what it's like. If it's as good as I remember it. Let's see. Look at that. Oh, I remember this. Like, look at that. That was just like, man, I just thought that game was so cool. He shot from his arm. He was like a robot and stuff. It was awesome. I freaking loved it. Loved the game. Loved it. All right, let's hit start and see what we got here. All right, here we go. Just skip some of the menu stuff, but here it is. He shoots from his arms, shoots the enemies. I thought the background moving was pretty cool back in the day. This was a Sega Genesis after all. Let's see, you just shoot these robots here. I don't even know how this game reviewed. They obviously made a sequel for it, but it was, look at that. You slow down as you shoot down diagonally. I thought this game was so cool. There's a timer here. You get hits. Enemies flying. You break down these TVs. Oh, Great, great, great. You know, let's see what part 2 looks like. Let's take a quick little peek. So now that I remember, I actually don't believe I ever played Vector Man 2. I may not even have a copy of it, to be honest with you. Maybe it was just in my imagination reading all these video game magazines that I thought I played this game, but I do not remember this game at all. Seems to be like a downward flying section here. But it looks very different. He does transform. The character did transform into different objects and weapons, which I also thought was very cool back in the day when I used to play it. So obviously you're collecting some stuff. Oh, there you are. That's it. The level's complete. Look at that. Oh my God. That's it. It's over. Does he walk in the next level? He does. Look at that. All right, so he goes back to the walking and the shooting thing. All right, cool. All right, let's see what else we got over here. All right, guys, so I'm going to leave this video at this right here. We've already seen and I've shown you all of the rooms. I think the only thing I would criticize is probably the bartending section of this place. Not that the drinks weren't good. The drinks were great. I was expecting a little bit more flashiness, but that was just me, just expecting it because of where I am in the city and because it's video games. I figured that would be like part of the charm. But also at times, even though it wasn't busy, it was a little slow because it looked like they had the staff doing just a lot of things. But the staff in general was super nice, very, 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 very welcoming, very warm, answered all the questions that I had for them. They took their time to make the cocktail the way I wanted it. They were very, 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 very nice. So again, if I could rate this place right now the way it is, it would be a 7 out of 10. I didn't try the food. Maybe next time I'll come back and give the food a try. But the drinks were good. And the games are amazing. If you could come here for a birthday, get a group of people coming in, play some video games, why not? And this is me playing Burnout with one hand. Love it. But I have to do it because my Meta glasses did in fact die while I was here, so I had to record at least a little bit of Burnout, which was one of my favorite racing/destruction games while I was growing up. So again, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. It means so much to me. The continued support, the comments. What are you guys playing? Did anybody finish Clear Obscure Expedition 33? I just finished it last night at like 2 in the morning. I chose the Mael ending and I got jump scared at the end. If you have seen it, you'll know why. But truly a heartbreaking game. And I loved it. My game of the year so far. What are you guys playing? Are you playing any of the new games? Are you getting Battlefield 6? Are you playing Hot Shots Golf? Are you getting any of the other games coming out this month? Leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think of this place, if you've ever been there. Again, Leo, I'm chewing gum. Like and subscribe. Love you guys. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Ciao.